What's up, everybody? My name is Blackmagic, aka Blackmagic Records, and you can get all of my music on Boomplay. All you can get version 1.0, you can get version 2.0, and you can get the latest one, version 3.0, all on Boomplay. Stream, listen, let me know what you think. Peace. My childhood was great and horrible at the same time. I think it was just the balance of. So growing up, my regular Nigerian home, aunties everywhere. But I just felt alone most of the time. So, my parents were great. My mom, my dad said all he could to make me the man that I am. My mom did all she could to make me the man that I am, in how they best, could achieve that. But yeah.
I want to talk to you.
Have I started making music professionally? I don't know. But officially, I started making music I put out in 2011. I think that's when I put out my first song. Late 2012. Yeah. Magic listens to a whole bunch of sounds. Waves of everything from country music to Afrobeat to pop, hip hop, big hip hop fan. And everything in between. Just anything that kind of has a feeling or a life of its own, not just mine just do great beat. If it has a feeling, has a soul in it, then I will listen to it. There was never a sneaky record, so there was nothing to leave. It was just a bunch of guys that came together to start something, and then, one of us had to leave. As soon as the direction was changing, the lanes just switched. We have a great relationship. Nothing changed. It's just music and business changed, but nothing changed. I have a great relationship with Icon. Icon is one of the executive producers of everything Blackmagic, so we're great.
Medicinal, the melodies are quite strong.
In those moments, I've actually only taken one serious break. I make music. I'm always making music, whether you hear it or not. Kind of like I think about it like a crop. There's the clearing. Sometimes when you want to get fresh crop, you have to first clear the bushes. Then you plant your seeds. Then you water, then you take care of them, then you nurture till they reach a particular point before you can start to harvest. So when I take a break, I think about it as, there's a new, we're coming up with a new fruit, a new crop. So we have to clear the old one, then plant again. So I'm always making music, always. Even when nobody hears me, I'm always making music. Well, I always say, I think it's cool. I'm honored by that. It's part of the reasons I'm making music is to show people and make them believe in themselves, and the fact that you can do it different too. In case the idea you have is not what's mainstream, you can still do it and it can still work, So that's kind of the idea of how I came up with the thing that they now call Alte. So I think it's cool. I think it's something. It's an honorable statement. I'm honored, I'm humbled every time I hear it. And there's more to be done. I'm here to inspire more. I'm about to change the game again. Yeah, I think it's cool. I think there are lots of people who are now trying to, push that different agenda, a different kind of sound. But I think they're now making, it's not varied enough. Yet. We don't have enough different sounds to create their own genre. I don't think Alte is a genre, on its own yet. They're trying to make it that, but nah. I mean, maybe it is, but the whole point of me trying to inspire people to do things that are different is so we can create, so the listeners can have, more tastes on their palettes, more color, more hues in their color, like fill it up with, more flavor and all of that. But I think your testing is cool. That we're growing, we're getting to a point where music is becoming more daring, more different, fresher, and all of that. So it's all good. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's, it's one of the legacies of the legendary greats Fela Kuti, and so one of the things that that really inspired me doing music, and I'm here for it. I knew it would happen, like Fela knew it would happen, so I'm totally here for it. It's only a matter of time. It's been a long time coming.
The new album is called Blackmagic 3.0 Starving Artist.
Yeah.
Why the Starving Artist?
Because that's the peak of that's the height of my pain, or it was the title. It just became the title because the album is like a collection of where I've been, how I felt, and this album is kind of like, therapy, talking about all the issues that I've had, the problems that I've had, personal, because my music is usually personal. So that name had to be there because that's one of the things that pained me a lot. But I was like, you know what, that actually is it. And the definition kind of fits, who I am as a person, as an artist also. At that point in time, starving artist is somebody who, makes sacrifices material well-being to focus on their arts, either for lack of, business or for whatever reason, but the fact that you sacrifice material well-being to focus on your arts, that's it. So if me being the artist I am, if I need to be a certain way, I sacrifice everything to create art. If we're not creating music, we're not creating art, then I don't need to be there, So, yeah. Yeah, the pressure is part of the reason, I have to take a break. When the noise gets too much, it should be that the people are pushing you, trying to push you in one direction. Sometimes you can try and change your lane or stay in your direction, or sometimes when you've turned around so many times, you get confused. You say, I'm not doing it again. You go to the sideline, you sit down, and then you look, and then you refocus and be like, okay, so this is where I was going. So, it's one of those things that it's part of those things that make me take breaks. Because when people hear something and they love it, then they want to change it and say, oh, it should be like this. I'm like, no, just appreciate it for what it is and love it for what it is. So I don't mind being a niche artist. I mean, it was no niche.
Sorry, you worry, you.
Yeah. I think the part of it that, is horrible is the part of not being present. It makes you, it's like an alternative world where people become things that they are not, and being present is about being yourself, and because social media doesn't make you, be present, you're online, you're saying things you don't really mean, you're saying things you don't really care about just because you can say it, and get a reaction or get a like or whatever. Trying to create some alternate universe where you thrive, which is what artists do, but I think it's wrong. It's bad for your health because it doesn't allow you to be present. And for you to be present and be aware, you need to be grounded here. And that thing just takes your mind away. It doesn't allow you to focus on what's around you. And That's why I think it's not healthy, because you need to be aware to be able to function and even be happy, you know. Because you're online and you're seeing all these things that other people are doing, and then you start feeling sad about what you are doing. Meanwhile, you know, what you're doing is great. It's just that other people are faking their own things, and it makes you feel bad about yourself, which is horrible. Yeah, so if you stay focused on yourself and you're aware of your surroundings and what's going on with you, you understand that you're doing good, you're doing great, just keep pushing, you'll soon get there, instead of trying to compare yourself with other people. And yeah, I think also it allows other people so much access to you. Somebody can just say something stupid and it makes you have a bad day. Why? Why should you care about people that you can't see or you don't know? You know, so yeah, I think it does have a very bad effect on people. So like that again, I need to take breaks from that also.
Pass me, sorry, you worry,
Man, like I said, I'm always recording music, so at every phase, you know, life is in phases. I think, you know, music is also. So at every phase, I just keep recording, like, and creating like a soundtrack to how I feel at a particular time. So for the past, like, say 4 or 5 years, I've been working on it, just making these songs. And when I find one, I'm like, okay, yeah, this one, this is exactly how I feel. This one is exactly how I feel. And then
sorry, you worry,
Sparks, Icon, Zells, and Bond. Yeah, Icon, like I said, Icon is the executive producer of everything Blackmagic. Icon is one of the greatest producers out of Africa, you know. We went to school together. We just have the best relationship because, I mean, just one of those things, a no-brainer. He's a great person, he's a great artist, he's a visionary, you know, and I have his respect, and and he has mine. So it's just one of those things, match made in heaven kind of things. If it wasn't for Icon, there would be no Blackmagic, so. You know.
me, sorry, you worry,
I mean, more projects. I feel like there's at least one more project, you know, coming through this year, but now there's new videos for this project. There's new visuals coming. In the next few weeks, we'll hear the visuals. I just want people to get accustomed to the album, you know, listen to it and see how they feel. Because the album is therapy for me, and I feel like it'll be therapy for people also. So I'm going to be dropping a whole lot of visuals, at least 2 more visuals, and then 2 more projects this year.
me, sorry, you worry,
What? Of course, that goes without saying. The at least my own shows, live, there are at least 2 coming up in the next couple of months. So, yeah, lots of shows. I mean, that goes without saying. I didn't feel the need to say it because, you know, has to. Yeah, lots of live shows.
Waiting for the sunrise.
I mean, I always wanted, Thames, I'm a big fan of Thames, and I always wanted to do a song with her. So, I mean, I had a couple of songs that I'd kind of written that I wanted us to do, but then because I was working on this album, I was thinking about it, and then, so I'd made the Soon song, and I sent her the record, and I, you know, asked her if she liked it. She was down, she was like, yeah, she liked it, you know. So I said, oh, so the way I'd done the hook, I wanted her to do the hook, the chorus like that. And she was like, okay. And then she did it and put her own spin on it, and I loved it. It came out, you know, better than I imagined. So yeah.
It's been a very
Young acts now. I say, Odunsi, Thames, Uladipo. I like, yeah, Thames, Odunsi, Ladipo. I like Santi also. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Santi's great. Yeah. Lady Donley, yeah. Those are the ones. The rest I haven't really heard of. Oh, but I like one song from, I like Joe Boy also, Yo. Joe Boy is crazy. Yeah.
It's been a very long night.
Man, be yourself. Believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, then people can believe in you. So believe in yourself. This is very important. Believe in yourself and believe God, and that's what you need to know. But God blessing can pass you by.
You the vex, pass me
Something I've always practiced and I've always been doing, and then I made this song with T Flavor called Fantasy. Came out at the same time, Repertoire. And it became the intro, you know, for the intro of the song, I was like, you are now the man, Abi, based on belief. And I was like, oh yeah, that's actually what it is, you know, based on belief, because I'm somebody who I believe in myself. I believe in myself, and that's why people believe in me, you know, and I believe that I could go away and come back and still make it happen and still be Blackmagic, you know. I'm not bound by time or any timelines or any, you know, and that's why I make music the way I do. So based on belief was just, it came about from that song, and then it became the definition of that movement. The movement, the Blackmagic movement.
You the vex, pass me sorry,
Be yourself. Be yourself. Because if you're not yourself and you bend to what people are saying, when it starts, you know, when it doesn't work, they're not going to take responsibility for it. You will. So just be yourself. Own your wins, own your losses, own everything. Be yourself. Don't be afraid to take risks. Be yourself. That's what they taught me. If not, nobody will take responsibility for your things. Nobody will. They can try and claim your wins, but they won't help you out with your losses. They won't help you be yourself. They don't care who you are. So you need to be yourself. Care about yourself. Love yourself.
You the vex, pass me sorry,
I don't think anybody can discourage me just because maybe I'm a strong-headed guy. I'm not that kind of guy too. I don't wait for people to think about what I want to do before I do it. I just do what I want to do, you know. So maybe people have tried to discourage me, but I don't really pay attention to. I don't have time. I just zone out. When I hear something, somebody saying, "Oh, you can't do," I just zone out. And I mean, I don't take anything personal, so like, I recognize that you saying something can't work or you don't see it happening is your vision, not mine. And we all have different eyes. So I admit that you can't see it. It's fine. I appreciate that. But if I can see it, that's all that matters.
You the vex, pass me sorry,
Blackmagic. That's what Blackmagic truly is, because I can't explain it, but I believe it and it happens. I really can't explain it. There are ways, you know, there are techniques for songwriting, but mine is just a different. I don't really write per se. I just feel and express.
On the way, just make this paper, now I'm gone.
Ooh, many lots. Jay-Z, Fela, Mace, DMX, Kanye West, you know, Kenny Rogers, Frank Sinatra, yeah, but mostly Jay-Z and Fela.